We wanted to take a look at the class abilities.
Yeah, I've been looking over them a little bit. Which one have you chosen, and are you committed to it?
I'm good to try all four. I was Fearmonger last time. This time I'm thinking Enforcer, because to me that seems good for Slinger to be the one who finishes up the other killer's chases.
Okay, it doesn't matter to me. I just wasn't sure because I don't want to get the same one that you've got, or try to get something that's gonna go against yours. I'm
I
assuming they're all compatible to some degree, but there's probably
Yeah,
some that work better with others.
yeah. Brute seems like the one that's the simplest. Like I don't really know or care what my class is. I'm just gonna hit stuff, and we get faster gen breaking speed from it, and in exchange we get aura reading. So it's kind of an what's it? A loop, a inward feeding loop. Break gens to get auras. Hit survivors to get more gen breaking.
Okay. I'm playing as the spirit, and I'm still somewhat inexperienced with her, but I'm trying to get better because I'm trying new killers, and she's one of the ones that I've liked as of late. So I am not yet used to her abilities to the point that I would know which one of these is best for her, or if there is any one that really would benefit her more than others.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm. I bet for her that they're all generally probably going to be good, except for the undetectable one, because she's already got a lot of her bullshit is focused on being kind of undetectable.
Right.
It is unfortunate that your killer main is Doctor, who seem to be consciously avoiding because my god, how much trouble he could cause.
It would be pretty much impossible. They'd have to dramatically alter what he's even capable of. Because if you pair Doctor with almost any other killer, it's what can you do?
Yeah,
I mean, he can reveal everybody within like half the map size.
yeah,
So that alone, and then you put them all into madness where they have to snap out of it before they can even do anything. Well, they won't have a chance to. They'd be moving around constantly trying to find a place to go just to get rid of that. And by that point, another killer's probably found them already.
dude, imagine the horror of Doctor and Nurse as a team.
That'd be cool conceptually,
Oh yeah, I
but
mean it'd be badass to see a fight scene of it happening of Doctor more or
Doctor
less just
and Nurse.
yeah, just pointing people out and Nurse going after them. That would be cool, but it'd be horrifying to be on the other end where it's like, uh-oh, Doctor blocked his AoE. One of us is going to get sniped through a wall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You electrocute everybody, and so Nurse is able to turn around and say, "Okay, well, somebody just screamed on the inside of that building. Here I go."
Yeah,
Zap, blink, boom.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, I was thinking with them adding Deathslinger, I was like, oh man, if they add Clown, then that's both my guys. And I had to stop and go, they are not adding Clown, because Clown in one killer mode is notoriously kind of underpowered. Clown in 2v8, my god, he'd be a monster. Because
Yeah, Clown and Nurse, just like you said. Slow him down, and then watch him, slow vault through a pallet, and have the Nurse just teleport through and hit him on the other end.
like, the upside of Clown is that, like, there's no, so Slinger, if Slinger fires his shot on his gun and misses, there's a big opportunity cost. Because for one thing, he gets slowed down a fair bit by it, and then he has to fucking reload.
Right.
Clown gets 4 bottles. He throws them really quickly. He does not break stride. It doesn't really interrupt him at all. Like, the bottles aren't that crazy strong because for Clown, it's kind of just free to throw the bottles.
Yeah, more or less.
In 1v4, that's not too bad because the bottles aren't that crazy and Clown has to confirm his own kills. 2v8, Clown just has to follow the other killer around, and anytime the other killer enters chase, Clown's like, okay, here's a bottle. And
Pretty much, yeah.
And suddenly, Trapper's impossible to escape because every time he's like, okay, I'll just run away. Let me do a vault here. Oh, bottle. Fuck.
Yeah, I would think that any killer who has built in just as part of their regular kit before they even enter 2v8, anyone who has the ability to quickly teleport to a position or easily reveal other players or slow other players down.
Yeah.
Any of those three seem like they'd be really, really problematic.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of the killers, honestly, I just don't think they're going to touch because Trapper is as close as it gets to map coverage killer here.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, unless you want to count Wraith just in terms of speed, but that's not the same thing.
Yeah. And, like, I don't see them adding the Hag or the Plague.
Oh god, I hadn't even thought of the Hag. That'd be oh my god. Oh, and Plague. How could you even?
Yeah.
Jesus, like Plague and I don't know, Legion or some
Oh
shit.
God. Oh, that's horrifying.
You can't touch anything, and you're always having to run away.
Yes. Like that's okay. Either plague. Okay, congrats. All the generators will now kill you. That with any killer. Hag is also okay. You have to crouch walk everywhere. But okay, well, Hag. Okay, I as much as I don't like Hag because I feel she slows the game down too much.
Yeah,
Nonetheless, Hag herself, barring the fact that she makes the opponents have to crouch most of the time, she's just base kick killer and kind of poopy at it.
yeah.
But if you throw in any other killer in the game, then the fact that you have to crouch to respect the Hag's bullshit just becomes too much.
Yeah, I do think it would almost be kind of counter to the whole idea of 2v8 to have a killer that just mandatory just makes the survivors all have to slow walk all over the place and crouch everywhere. Yeah, that would be like behavior has done this kind of shit before, but it seems like it would just be too unfun of a change. Like it'd be like,
Yeah.
I would assume that if they got down on paper, like how can we make Hag part of this map in a way that is at all enjoyable for the survivors? It would just be misery.
Yeah, and like, a lot of the licensed killers are the ones that apply status debuffs, so like it doesn't really matter because we're never going to get the licensed killers in 2v8 mode. But nonetheless, they also really just have to avoid any of the killers that apply status debuffs, like Doctor's Insanity, because it's too much to deal with that shit while also having to deal with 2 killers.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone who I'm trying to think if there's any kind of exception to that. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, any way to give the survivors a major secondary objective, I think just it tilts it just for that one factor. It would tilt it way too much in favor of in favor of the killers.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't like go work on a status effect while there are 2 killers out roaming around and there's saves you have to get. It's like there's just too much. You can't focus on anything other than gens and saves in this mode.
Yeah. Like, imagine if Pinhead was an option.
I was thinking that earlier. Yeah,
The fucking box.
it'd be impossible.
Yeah.
Pinhead and Doctor.
Yeah. Like,
One guy's shocking everybody to where they can't do anything, and that'll stop them from doing the box. And anytime somebody does try to do the box, Pinhead's right there.
imagine Pig just following her killer teammate around and putting reverse bear traps on everybody that her teammate downs.
That'd be pretty rough.
Yeah. Yeah, and the way that... Imagine Nurse being able to see the puzzle boxes.
Oh God, I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah, because Pinhead normally can't, but I would assume the second killer probably would.
Well,
I mean,
Pig can see the puzzle boxes.
exactly. Well, no, wait, can she? I think they changed it to where she can't. I think that used to be a thing, and then they got rid of it.
It could be an add-on.
I don't think she can look. Yeah, it probably is. Because that would make her too strong, so why wouldn't that be an add-on?
Yeah. That's another thing that's nice about 2v8. No fucking add-ons.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I'm obviously you and I have discussed this recently, but I cannot stand the mentality of let's make a killer, let's balance them, and then let's throw balance out the window by giving them add-ons that just completely undo our balance.
Yep.
Why even bother?
Yep.
I've said this a million times and I'll die on this hill. Why fucking give Wraith a bell that alerts other players to when he's uncloaking and then make it to where he's quiet when he rings the bell?
Yeah.
Why even give it to him?
Yeah, like, even beyond that, I mean, we're just speaking circuitously here and hitting topics we've hit 1,000 times.
Sure.
There has never been a more insulting game design aspect to this game than fucking Tombstone Myers. Like, what the actual fuck?
It's to this day, people complain about it. They were just talking about changing Michael, and I think they did, or it's going to be after the PTB, one of the two. And as soon as they mentioned that they were going to do changes, people are like, oh, thank God they're going to get rid of Tombstone. They're like, not necessarily. Give them a chance. They probably won't. We'll see how it goes. No, they didn't.
No.
Because they did change his kit a little bit to make it more like Michael. For example, your stalking goes up faster when you watch people from further away, which makes sense. That's what Michael's all about. He stalks people. He watches people from far away. That's cool. That makes sense. They're fitting his lore. But I don't really understand why they haven't got rid of Tombstone. It makes no sense that they would keep that in, and it's been in apparently for 7 years now.
No,
They're just never gonna. Yeah, I don't it's antiquated. It came from a time when they did that because it was in lore for the character. Michael will stalk you and then eventually just come up and stab you. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
he
That's true
was
of the movies.
he was the first of the licensed killers, and that was the thing with the licensed killers going in. Is, well, it's supposed to be entity sacrifices. It doesn't make sense for Michael to hand people over to the entity. What does he care about the entity? So that's why he got the tombstone. Well, when they brought in Bubba and Freddy, they didn't give them tombstone equivalents. Dear God, could you imagine if they had for Bubba?
Oh God, he camps enough as it is.
Yeah.
Just stand there and wait until somebody gets unhooked, then just walk up and just instant kill him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh God. But
Speaking of Bubba, oh God, I can't. I dread the day when they put him in this. Bubba, who's got one hit downs against or not against, but along with who?
He is a licensed killer.
I see. They probably will not add licensed killers. I would assume that any type of change for this game, I would guess, with maybe some minor negotiated, allowances that have already been put in place when they made these deals. I don't know. For the most part, I think that any change would have to go through the license holders. Anything, even as far because when they signed on, presumably it was this is exactly what happens in our game. This is exactly what's going to happen with your character. And so by changing it, even just by changing the game mode, you would think they'd have to okay that.
Yeah, and
so
these are characters that the license holders are generally very protective of.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Because, okay, some of these license holders, I can see them maybe getting them to agree to something or other. Alien, come on, it's not that hard to get the Alien guys to agree to some stupid bullshit. They already have. They've done plenty of stupid bullshit to the character already. But
right.
The amount of rigmarole that Freddy has notoriously caused, you know? Like, Freddy versus Jason didn't happen all that easily.
No, it did not. It only took about a decade.
Yeah. And even then, Freddy's name goes first. Which, like, I love Freddy. Jason is the far more iconic character.
He is.
Yep.
Well done. Well done.
There goes Nikki. He smoochy real good.
Did you say he's smoochy real good?
Yeah, didn't you watch the enormous what is it? The Enormous Weight of Massive Talent or
I did, but I don't remember a gag about smooching.
When Nicolas Cage has the younger version of himself in his head, that's his ego. That's him from like I don't know, I don't remember which movie. But don't you remember he at one point says, you know, Nicky Cage smooch real good.
I wish I remember that, but sadly I do not.
When he's trying to remind old Nick Cage of about how great he is. If memory serves, they even have like his ghost say it over the ending as the camera pans away. Like
I just don't remember
hospital and it pans to the skyline, you can hear young Nicky Cage saying, "Nicky Cage smooch real good."
Alright, I'm gonna head to the other side where all that action's going down.
Yeah, I'm sticking in your general vicinity since I picked the Enforcer class. You take the lead and I'll follow. Unless I see something too tasty to deny.
They increased how long she can phase by a significant margin.
Yeah, I noticed that you went from one side of the map to the other and I was going, oh, Spirit ordinarily can't do that.
I have everybody over here. There's like 3 people, please. 3 or 4.
Yeah, you hit one, I'll finish them. Oh, yep, I'm on it.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't wait for the pallet there, buddy.
Right. I missed an easy shot.
Oh, hello, Nikki. Welcome back. I could have finished your kill back there, but Nicholas is just too tempting.
As long as you got somebody.
Yeah? Ah, fuck it, I'll let him be. Let me finish that one you did there.
Sounds good.
Oh shit, double miss. Well, I only missed 2 times.
Yeah, I missed somebody earlier like 3 times, so you're... What's up?
I'm trying to get this lady that you were getting earlier. Got her,
Well-
finally. Fuck me. Did you... did you
I
get
don't know
that?
where he fell. I'm looking for him now. Oh, I got him.
Okay. Off to hell with you. Who's blowing gins?
I'm gonna
Motherfucker.
teleport on over there. Run. Phase.
Oh, I can see him. Yeah, my range isn't that good. It's worth a shot, though. Let me kick this motherfucker. Hoo-ah!
There were 2 people over by me, but I don't know where. Oh, there's one person still. You're committing too much there, Kate.
Oh, when are you gonna bring down the pallet there, buddy? Oh, you gonna do it? Oh, he did it! Oh, let me break this motherfucker then. Ha! Oh, that poor fucker vaulted right into me.
I'm heading towards that. I see you are as well. I'm coming in from the other end.
Yeah.
Oh, how you like that, Dave? Ran right into me.
You stupid
Didn't know I
bitch.
was phasing. Well, I was phasing, to be fair. He couldn't have seen me, but...
Are you still on him?
Yeah, he's hiding by a pallet.
I see.
I played him with my phase.
Ooh, nice. Good shit.
Thank you.
Break
Yeah.
this pallet. Fuck him. Yeah. Do some pallet
Alright.
picking.
I'm heading towards the other end of the map.
And in so doing, oh, there's nobody in this area. Okay. Oh, I can build
I
a
think I
tunnel.
might have switched sides.
You go ahead and do that. I see some scratch marks.
Okay, there's 3 people by me. I thought it was 4.
Ooh. I keep hitting Nikki and then not finishing him. Just has to end eventually. Uh-oh, I see that.
Well, what, over here by me, you saw?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well done, well done. You want me to get him, or?
Get him, go ahead. Oh, if you hit him, I recover instantly. That's a combo.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, it is.
I did not know that for earlier.
Ooh. So if
So if we're
I've got
going
somebody
together-
chained, you absolutely go for it, brother.
Excellent.
That is a good combo. That's brutal.
Yes, it is.
Requires teamwork. Oh. Well, the closer we get to the gates, the more the onus is on them to get past us, so hey.
True. There is a oh, there she is. I'm coming around the other end. Oh, good lord.
Oh my
That's
god!
vicious.
Oh, gee!
It's too much.
Oh!
Poor Kate.
Disgusting!
It is disgusting. It really is. All right, I have a Nick
Probably
Cage.
sitting there going, what the fuck
What
was that?
happened? Yeah. Kind of feel bad, especially since Kate's my girl, but it is what it is. It do be what it do.
Yeah. Oh, I see what's happening over there.
Nice, nice. I could use a hand.
Yeah, I move a little bit slower than you do, so. Oh my god, there are 2 Nickies. I only just now noticed that.
Sorry, I would have mentioned that earlier. I didn't know if you'd seen the other or not. Oh,
Oh.
I'll help you with her. She's lasted a little too long as it is. Boink. Alright, all the gens are on this one side.
Okay, good to know. Oh, I see that. I'll finish.
Alright.
Oh, miss. Ah.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Ooh. Well, at the very least, we're getting Quentin. No, we aren't. I missed my shot.
Yeah, Quentin was a little tricky. He got away from me.
He's a little bit slippery.
For Nick's case, I kind of hope this is only his first down, because otherwise that's sad. He was right on the door.
Ah, fuck it. I'm breaking the pallet.
Pilot's got to be broke.
Oop.
She can phase pretty fast from one gate to the other.
Yes, she can. That range, enhanced range on that is crazy. What the? All right, well, up you go, Quentin. Hooah! I did not know there was a hook right there. Actually, I don't think that was a hook. I think that was a heel puddle, but nonetheless. A heel huddle, rather.
Heel huddle?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I gotcha.
Oh boy, they put all 3 gates on opposite sides here.
Unfortunately.
I think it may be better that we stick together this time or I stick with you this time to confirm your kills.
Help me with this Jake here. He doesn't...
Oh, my bad. Alright, I'll throw him up. You go back on the hunt.
Sounds good.
You're better at seeking than I am. Ooh,
that gate closest to you is pretty close,
Oh, yes, it is. I can see that.
It's probably... Did they get that one?
No, they got the other one.
Okay.
The one I used to be near.
Oh, there's a Quentin over here by this other door. The one,
Oh,
across.
I am so sorry, Jake. That was fucked up. That was very unfortunate for you that your teammate unhooked you right as I was shooting.
Oh, that sucks!
Yeah, luckily there's a tree in between, so he was able to get away, but that was... I was aiming for the guy that was unhooking him.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Animation-wise, it also looked like Dwight unhooked him just to throw him in the way of the shot.
That's vicious. I'm into the other gate, which is open.
Oh yeah, they're probably both open. I'm not too super worried about it. Oh, hello, kitty cat.
There's scratch marks by this other one that is not the one close to you. So someone's over here, but I don't see him.
Yeah, there's something going on there. They're avoiding the other gate that's near me. I think they're in a position where they can reasonably open all 3 gates, honestly.
I would assume so. I'm guessing all 3 are open by this point, or at least 2 of the 3, I should say.
Yeah, this gate spread is a lot rougher for us than that last one we got.
It really is.
Yeah, there was them moving in this direction that I'm moving right now.
Okay, I'll come around from the other side.
That's a good idea.
Yep, here he is.
Yep. We got a gaggle. Let's see. Lady with a fedora is on the move. She's going for the gate.
All right.
Oh, good dodge, good dodge. She's gonna get out. Okay, who's left? Oh,
this
Nikki.
guy.
Oh boy. Well.
And potentially Nick Cage.
Yeah.
This will be the last one then.
Yeah, Nikki. Yep. So Nikki left. So we end up with a 3K. Not bad.
Oh, was it a 3? I thought it was a 4. Okay.
That guy makes 3.
Really? Okay then. I thought we were doing better than that, but it was solid. There was a lot going on.
There was. Those Nickies were good. The Nickies and the Quentin were good. They had one of the Nicks was good. I don't. It's difficult to say because they're identical.
Right. So who'd we kill? I got the Quentin. Did I kill the? Were there 2 Quentins? Because I think I killed 2.
Well, I hooked a Quentin once, so I might have finished him.
I don't know. I should pay more attention.
Cat wanted some attention, so I'm gonna...
Oh, we have time.
Oh, yeah. Let me ready up.
Yeah, really, no reason to wait at all.
No.
I'd say it's at least probably 5 to 7 minute wait, which, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I mean, obviously you'd prefer it not to be the case, but it is fun. I don't know.
Yeah, we got shit to talk about. We always do.
We do. That is true. I was going to say something the other day. Oh, you know what? The Sims. I was playing another character. Is it a different character from the one I... Where did I tell you about The Sims last time? I told you that something was funny last time I played The Sims, and I already can't remember what it was. Something happened to me that I got a kick out of, and I told you about it within, like, the last maybe week or 2. Do you remember what that was?
The dude delivering, the one dude from the one expansion, the mascot dude delivering something, and you, within the space of a day, seduced and married him. That's
right. Actually, it was a woman on a woman. Yeah, a female mascot came in, and yeah, within the span of, like, that evening, we were married. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's why I was just testing the game out. I went to, like, start a new actual save, like a committed, game, as opposed to just trying it out. It was like, okay, the game seems like it's installed fine, it's working, cool. So I went to go make a character, and I did, started the game, and I went to install all the, the sex mods and all that, which I remember that as being far more complicated than it is. It's not. You just drop a bunch of files into the games folder, and boom, you're done. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Full sex mod, full nudity, everything. So playing as a male character, I decided that I go around and start, one of my main goals in the game, talking as we were earlier about how games, people find fun in different ways. I like to, some people don't bother with this, but I like to play the game semi-realistically to the point that I do try and start a family. I do try and find a partner who ideally is close to what I would like in real life. I don't want to say that I role play because I'm not constantly doing that, but when I play as a character, I do tend to play as a male, and I do try to basically, I play the way that I would probably in real life. Like, I try not to be a dick and stuff like that, whatever. So I'm playing as this character, and a female character caught my eye, and I went to go check her out, and she liked me back. We had like strong attraction and whatever, and so I start trying to date her, but it turns out she's married. Okay, well I'll have to leave her then. Then I found another character, and in short, not too long after that, I found another character. So ultimately, me as the player, there were 3 different women that I thought, well, it'd be cool to get with her, but 2 of them were single, and then there was the one who, as I just said, was taken. But the one who was taken, while I started pursuing the other 2 that were single, for some reason, I guess maybe because of our strong attraction numbers or whatever, the one who was taken kept on like sending me messages and mail and so forth, saying, yeah, we should date or whatever. And it's like, well, you're married. That's kind of weird, but I'll keep it in mind because I'm still playing my options as this single bachelor male character. So eventually it gets to the point to where I'm now seeing all 3 women, which normally I wouldn't do that in real life. There's been one instance in my entire life where I dated 2 girls at the same time, and that was just because like both of them happened to meet me around the same time. I didn't know which one I wanted to. I was still trying to get to know both of them, and it just worked out that way. Not for very long, fortunately, but it happened. So in the game, I'm trying not to do this, but at the same time trying to find a character that would be most compatible with my male, and for some reason the getting to know thing is not really working that well. I've gotten to know like maybe 2 traits of any of these women, and I can't get any further. So it's like, well, I don't really know if I want to commit to any one of these characters because I don't know yet who I'm going to wind up with. I'm still in the dark, even though I've been dating these girls in-game for like a week. There's like, we have full relationships and everything. Like
time.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, that's almost like a quarter of their lives or whatever. I mean, I've gotten to the point to where it's a full relationship rating with the 2 that are single and partially with the one who's supposed to be married. So I'm trying to figure out which one's best, and at that point, I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna start like having sex with all these girls. I'm just gonna start nailing every one of them, and hopefully, either that will like reveal some more of their traits, or I will like at least learn like whatever with the noob mod, which one that I find most attractive without clothes on, like something. I'm looking for something because I don't know which one to pick because I just don't know enough about any of these girls, and I'm trying to find anything I can to start focusing on one because my character's getting to the point where now he's half an adult now. It's like I don't have too long in this game, and I don't want to just pick somebody at random. I want to make an informed choice as to what this character's partner will be. And so finally, I start saying, okay, I'm going to devote some time to one and learn what I can. Then I'm going to devote time to the other, and then finally devote time to the married one. So I go over to the married one's place because again, she's sending me messages or whatever, saying, hey, come, you should see me, whatever. We should have a date, whatever. So I go over there, intending to start picking her up, and it turns out that her husband is still there. But at this point, my relationship with her is like whatever, like 2/3 of the way to full, and it says that we're romantic partners because we flirted before or whatever. And so it's like, okay, well, you know what? If the relationship's that far along, and at this point I kind of have nothing to lose because the timer's ticking down. I need to pick a partner here, and so like right in front of her husband, I just start like slow dancing with her and touching on her and giving her amorous hugs and shit like that. Yeah. And like it's literally right in front of him. And so as our animation is playing and we're dancing or whatever, the guy's like stomping his feet and yelling and what the fuck? And just I queue up a bunch in a row, so it's like amorous hug, kiss, flirt, dance with, hold hands, and finally like 2 or 3 selections into this, his animation finally breaks clean to where he can now interrupt what's going on with us to yell at her. And so he does, and he gives he actually says, like, with the little word balloon, I'm divorcing you. It shows, like, the wedding rings breaking up or whatever.
Yeah.
And she literally, I've never seen this before, she literally just shrugged and immediately resumed our activities, just went straight back to dancing. I recorded it. I'll send you the clip. Like he's like, no, 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 it's over, and she literally just, and then just goes immediately within like less than a second, just goes back to dancing with me. It was, I forgot that eventually he goes to bed, and they had a double bed and a twin bed. For some reason, he took the twin bed, so I wound up sleeping overnight in her bed with her.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's good.
And I like I said, I've never seen that before, to where the guy like straight up broke up with her, and she didn't cry or anything. She the fact that she shrugged, I laughed out loud. It was like, oh wow, that's whatever. Anyway, where were we?
Yeah, I'm used to Sim's logic being, I am married to this person, so therefore I like him. Oh, he's angry at me, now I am sad. I've never seen before, like, Sims in the Sims game actually develop a, like, empty, pointless marriage where they don't care about their partner anymore. And if anything happens to them, they're just like, you know what, I'm free now.
I never did either. Yeah, at no point when I was in there hitting on her and touching on her and everything did she show any hesitation with her husband a foot away. And then once he started freaking out, she paid him no mind from that point forward. She just, I don't care.
Yeah.
And now, sadly, perhaps, question mark, she wasn't the one I wound up getting with, yet they still did continue to be divorced, and she eventually went and found somebody else. So
this sounds like my game where I accidentally married the fucking homewrecker and had the kid with her, but it just created this broken household of my Sim dude just being permanently depressed because he married this major cheating homewrecker who did not stop that behavior after getting married. And
you said it was an accident?
Yeah, on accident. And then their daughter left between, who was never getting enough attention from either parent, because her mom was just always out getting dick, and her dad was just too depressed to ever take care of her. I didn't set out to create a broken household in Sims, but I sure made one.
It could happen. That reminds me, in turn, of one of the first times I played Sims 2 back in like 2004, I guess it would have been. I made a family that raised a boy that I wasn't really too happy with. I can't remember even why. I think he like was born with some traits I didn't like or something like that. And eventually I had a second child with that family, and it was a girl, and she was like super smart and super talented. And so I just like completely neglected. Yeah, I neglected the male altogether to the point where he started going insane.
The redheaded stepchild.
Yes, yeah. I just evilly just started focusing entirely on the girl to the point where I wasn't even like paying attention to the guy helping him with homework or anything. By the time he was like of age, I kicked him out. Just completely just abandoned him in every sense of the word. And then when she got married, I invited him to her wedding, and I thought it was kind of appropriate that he did show up, and then, then after that, he went on with his life or whatever, and I never saw him again. It's like he at least managed to show up for the wedding. We threw him that bone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
You've made a depressing story of, like, a kid asking their father, how come I never meet your parents, Dad? Reasons.
It was... Yeah, it was. I think it was literally just as petty as she has like abilities or whatever that I like. Whereas that guy, he was kind of like a bad dice roll. So the hell with him.
Yeah,
he's expendable.
Kids,
I like this one.
If you take good care of the kids, you get to decide their traits, but that's entirely dependent on their happiness points. So if the kid rolls like lazy, light sleeper.
Oh God, I hate that one. Yeah.
Evil.
That's a bad trait.
Yeah. Slob. And you've just made this guy who won't show up to work. He makes messes everywhere he goes. All of his social interactions, unless you directly take control of them, all of his social interactions are deliberately causing fights. And he also won't fucking sleep, because if literally anything happens in the house while he's sleeping, he shoots back up and just gets pissed.
Which just makes him that much more tired, which means he'll either miss work or do a shitty job at work.
Yep.
That's perpetuating the cycle.
Yes. At a certain point, it's like, sir, every trait you have in life has made you miserable for you and everyone else. I am locking you in this 1x1 square until you starve to death.
Yep, pretty much.
And it will be a mercy killing. Oh my God, everything's happening for you!
Yeah, I'm, there's at least 2 people over here.
There's 3.
All right then.
Though they
I try and go as
dispersed.
fast as. Yeah, well, they will do that definitely. I already lost the two of them, unfortunately. So there's two people running around injured somewhere.
There was a Lara healing whoever from earlier. I'm on Lara, I suppose.
Oh, I see her. Oh no, it sucks for you.
Oh!
Help
She
yourself.
thought that she dodged.
I honestly feel bad about that, but that's the mode.
Yeah, I mean, there was a bloody Lara. That's one with some experience. That wasn't a noob we were beating on. Oh, this arena is AFK. I will leave her alone.
Smack her at least.
Oh, I smacked
Not only
her
for the
once.
spell, so. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll smack her again and slug her. Anyways.
Not a bad idea. That'll make the survivors have to do that much more.
Yeah.
Hey, coming your way.
Hang on, let me kick this gen. Bing. Okay. Up. Oh!
She focused both that bitch.
Oh, hello, David.
David, too.
Yeah, he was watching us chase this Kate, like, oh, I'll step in to help when the time is right. And the time was not right. What the hell? There's a downed Lara here? Oh, what?
What the hell's going on?
She...
What happened?
She unbreakabili'd right in front of me, and I just knocked her back down. That was bizarre.
I don't know. I didn't know there was a class that gave you Unbreakable. I believe it, but I didn't know there was one.
I'm not sure what else she did then.
Yeah, she probably did. Oh, Meg, you're playing me.
Well, Zarina finally got un-AFK'd, got picked up off the ground, only for me to come along and knock her back down. Sadly.
Yeah, it is sad.
It's turning into a massacre. Up you go, David!
Meg played poorly.
She chose poorly.
She chose poorly.
No,
Good fucking movie.
Hey, it's gonna look like I'm slugging so hard here. I'm sorry to Zarina.
I'm coming that way. Hey, one of us is gonna get her. I'm coming from around.
Oh, yeah, you're seeing Leon now. Oh,
He stunned me, but I got him.
up he goes! Zarina is still slugged back there. She's gone through half of her bleed meter.
Is she alive, do you know? I mean, not alive, but you know what I mean. Is she active? Or is she in the same spot?
Let me finally fucking cage her. She's probably like, Jesus Christ, I hate this game.
I mean, if she's AFK, then yeah,
She's not been AFK for a while.
Oh, in that case, that's sad.
Yeah. She got on AFK right in time for me to knock her back down.
Oh.
It was sad. Oh, I didn't even know there was a person right there. Okay, let me help you here.
There were two. I'm not sure where the other one went. You know, I just got to thinking, is there a reason to play Spirit instead of Wraith?
Spirit moves quicker, and she doesn't have the Predator Shimmer.
Ah, true.
Oh, I need to reload.
There's someone over here in this corner you're heading towards.
Oh boy, don't I know it.
There's a Meg there. I don't know if she's the person you were chasing or not.
No, she is not. I'm chasing this Dia de los Muertos chick.
Alright, I'll go around towards where I think Meg is.
Finally got her. Good lord.
Oh, you've been out here for a while?
Yeah, that was a bit much.
Oh,
Excuse me. Ooh, they're over there in that corner. We've not been there forever. That must be a bunch gaggle of survivors that haven't seen us.
probably. It's not been too long, but it has been a minute.
They have an Elodie, and I've never seen her, so...
I knocked her down once. There's someone
Ooh.
running along the... Oh, I'm coming around the other end.
Entity Claw blocked my shot. Okay, where did Leon go?
Three people by me in the corner nearest, or opposite of you, if that makes any
Moving
sense.
towards
Same
ya.
side of the corner. Alright, yeah, there's like 3 people over here. I think 2 now. I think one of them took off.
Yeah, there's one that's still hanging around the Killer Shack. Alright. The Killer Shack loop isn't as strong in 2v8, honey.
I thought she'd go in a different way. I was gonna get that second shot, unfortunately.
Alright, got her.
Nice, nice.
Up she goes!
Alright, I'm gonna teleport over to the... Oh, not to... Oh, here's Leon over here. I'm looking right at him.
And Zarina. I'd like to get Leon. Zarina's seen enough abuse.
Okay.
Oh, we're working the gens now.
Still got 4 more to go. I'm chasing the Zarina over here towards the Killer Shack.
I see.
She has nowhere to go in it.
No,
Oh.
she does not. Oh!
Oh, so close.
Yeah, I nearly shot you there.
I saw that. Oh.
Spirit only just ducked out of the way.
Heh. Zarina has windows.
Yes, she does.
I'll let you stay on her. Oh, well done.
Uh-huh.
Gens are apparently where we just came from. Nothing really going on over here. In fact, these 2 that I just walked around have not been touched yet.
I think they're finishing off a couple gens they had tapped earlier. They still need to do 3, which is not a good number for them to be at.
I got a David over here by me. I don't know if you know where I'm at. It's over by the Killer Shack.
Yeah, I'm currently on Meg. She seems like she might be smart, though, so if she's too smart, I'll move back over to helping you.
Alright.
Oh. Oh. I can't hit her through windows, so that's nice. Now, let's see. What is going on over there for you? Yeah, I'm going to move over to help you with that.
Alright.
Just too much distance on the Meg there, I think.
Got him.
Hello, Elodie. Alright, you got David?
Yes.
Alright, I'll move to Elodie then.
Someone's in the Killer Shack for whatever it's worth.
That might be Elodie. I'm not sure whose trail I'm on here. Oh, I'm on Lara's. Okay, I'm going back to Killer Shack then. Is that Killer Shack?
I'm not gonna... I just got done hooking her, so I'm gonna go after, what's her name? This other girl. I can't remember. The De Los Muertos character.
Yeah, that chick. She was a trouble for me earlier, but...
Oh, good. I got her in a good spot, then.
Okay.
I feel bad hooking Zarina, because I think she just got off of a hook, so I'm gonna leave her there for a moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not fun for her either way. And well, is she the one who was? Is she the one who was down this whole time already?
Yeah.
I wish I knew how many times she'd been down then.
She's
I'm coming
definitely... I think she's on death row.
Okay.
All right, David down. Intellectual David, I should say. Was reading glasses and weird little soul patch. Oh god, I remember when Michael Cole used to have a soul patch. That was so terrible.
Oh yeah, I remember one of the wrestling rags I read said that was his bitch phase. Michael Cole the bitch.
Eh.
The little bitch. Now that I think about it, specifically, a little bitch.
Little bitch.
Nothing going on the Killer Shack side of things, not at the moment.
It's been a minute, but I got Meg.
Right.
Looks like David...
Oh, sorry, that was a majestic yoink. Phase into yoink.
Ooh. That's
Yeah, I
the
wasn't
shit
even trying.
That's the shit you look for as Spirit when you can when you can catch somebody on the gin.
I just decided to swing in case he was there, and I wound up yoinking him. That was wonderful.
Oh, there's somebody here. I can smell his scratches.
I'll go around and help you.
Oh, I can smell the smell.
I do not see them.
No, he's gone. Oh. David was apparently on Death Hook, by the way, so he's done. Oh, Dios Muertos.
Felita is her name. I couldn't remember it for the life of me.
Oh, no, she ain't gonna get far this time.
Alrighty.
Up she goes.
Someone in the killer shack again. Who is it? I do not know who it is. Oh.
Oh,
all right,
she was
we
on
got
Death Hook. Okay.
All right.
All right. I am on Elodie.
All right. I have the other two over here by me, same side of the map.
And down Elodie goes. She is going in a cage. This is turning very bad for them very quickly. That was apparently her second hook. Oh.
All right.
I am en route to help you with whoever you're chasing. Is that Lara or Leon? It looks like Leon.
It's Zarina.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she's got enough mercy. I think it's time we finally bring her misery to an end. Oh, if the lag doesn't stop me. Oh! Okay, go. Oh, hair in my mouth.
You got right there?
Yeah, cat hair. Oh, lag. Oh, cat hair in my mouth and lag at the same time. A deadly combination. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad lag. Okay.
What's up?
I'm gliding all over the place, brother. It's gonna be on you for a while.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, it seems like it's ended. Yeah, for a second there, the lag was so bad that I was carrying Zarina.
Oh, I see.
Which is not supposed to happen in this game mode.
No, it's not. That's actually kind of weird.
Yeah.
All right, it is now. Or no, it's not. When it's down to 2, it's hatch time.
Yeah, we've got one person who's on their second hook, and then we've got Elodie, she's on her second hook. Kate and Leon, I don't know.
I wish I could. Oh, here's 2 people over here by me. Here's Lara. Where you hooked? Where you shot guns? Okay.
I'm on you. Lara down.
Poor Lara. I think that was right off a hook.
Well,
I'm gonna face towards Kate. Yeah, it's the mode.
Let's see. So yeah, she's. Ooh.
Faced Kate to death.
All right. Well, that's her. Is that her first hook? No, that's Death Hook. Okay.
Second time. Oh, it's Death Hook. Okay, time to look for the hatches.
Yeah, it is Elodie and Leon.
Oh, there's one not too far from where you harpooned, where you were lagging earlier. Okay, she's in the corner. She's in the corner opposite the killer shack.
Oh, I got the hatch. Shut it.
Nice. Yeah, someone's running along the hatch wall back here. I think it's Zarina. Turn immediately towards the wall. Oh, another hatch.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, Elodie.
Nice. Gotta do it.
It was very close. I got her. You go back on the hunt.
I shall do so.
Okay. There's still a hatch in play here. That was Death Hook for Elodie, so it's just Leon. Oh,
That's the last hatch.
I've got the other hatch.
Oh, I think you had already. We ran past it. Nice. Okay, I'm right by the 2 doors. You're not. This should be easy for me to cover.
I'm on Leon's scratch marks. I saw what.
Oh, okay. I'll come over and help you.
Don't, because I'm kind of lost him. I'm on the hunt for him, but he's eluding me for the moment, so stick to the gates.
All right, I'll pull back. I had already headed towards you, but I also don't see his scratch marks anywhere.
Is there a gen I can kick somewhere? No, they're all covered by the entity. Yeah, I've lost.
He's on the door. He's on the door back here by the killer shack. He's by the door. Killer shack.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Oh, poor guy was so close.
He was.
I kind of want to give it to him, but eh.
Oh, we can't open the gate ourselves. That's right. Not once.
Oh, because it's already been. Right. You shooting at me?
Yeah. It has no effect.
Thankfully. Ooh, full 40,000.
Ooh.
I don't know why these ones were so much worse than the other ones. These were they. Would they still have 3 gens left, or was it 2?
I think they had 3.
Yeah, that's our first full sweep.
Yeah, we only really had one half of the map covered for a good chunk of that.
Yeah, it felt that way. I have been trying really hard to go from one end to the other, because it seems like, usually at the very least, one reason to do that is because when you hook somebody, or whatever, cage somebody, usually the cage will be as far away from you as possible, which tends to mean that it's going to be on the other side of the map, which is, also then where other survivors are going to go to get the save.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's a good. I mean, there's arguments to be made for sticking in one area as well, but it seems to me like ping-ponging usually results in survivors.
Yeah. It's going to depend on the survivors, of course, whether or not they move in herds or independently. I do think that was one issue those survivors ran into, was that, like, maybe a quarter to half of that team was sticking together, but otherwise they were kind of just working independently.
Yeah, there were. I felt like at least whenever I ran into people on that map, it usually was at least a couple people at once. It was pretty rare that I ran across just one.
Yeah. Let me see.
Try. What you thinking? Try a different class?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I should too. I'm not really aware of. During the match, I'm just playing just killer. I'm not really paying attention to what the extra bonuses are because I don't really remember what they are.
Okay. When you are the shadow, you are undetectable while within 32 meters of your teammate until
It's about 100 feet.
Until you transfer it. Anytime you injure a survivor, you make your teammate undetectable for 12 seconds instead of you.
Curious. So then once you've transferred to the other killer, then it's up to them to tag it back off?
No,
do you bounce it back and forth?
They get it for 12 seconds, it seems.
Oh, okay.
And
that's really a good one to have.
That is a good one to have, because several of those killers could be nuts with undetectable. But also, whenever your teammate chases a survivor, their aura is revealed to you for an additional 4 seconds.
Okay, that's still with, what's this one? This was the Shadow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I should look now as well, see what these possibilities are.
Oh god, undetectable blight.
Yeah. Just suddenly this thing's coming running at you from nowhere.
Oh, absolutely. My god, could you imagine if they made the Knight available in 2v8?
Then you'd have 3 killers to contend with.
Yeah!
Or at least 3 people that can injure you.
Yeah?
Oh, did you hear anything about the new killer?
No, I have not.
It's the Houndmaster. She's a big old black mama with a dog that she sicks on people.
Oh, I did see the pictures of her. I haven't heard how she plays, though.
I really want to like her. I played the PTB and I tried several bot matches, and being that the bots do have wall hacks, as you observed earlier, that's not really a fair gauge. But I found her really tricky. She didn't feel so dissimilar to Knight that part of me wants to just stick with Knight, but I really love her look. I love the concept. So when she comes out, I am going to be buying her with shards. Yeah. And I shall see how she turns out. Yeah, because she can send out the dog to either chase or search. I have not really found search does much. It feels like the dog has to be... You have a far distance. You can send him out pretty far. But it seems like he has to be really close to a survivor to do anything when he's on the search. And it just gives you a little bit of killer instinct. It gives you like the little bubble saying, okay, there's a survivor over in this general area. And, yeah, and in my experience, by the time you get there, you do have haste if you follow along the path that the dog goes. so you can get there a little bit quicker to try and close in. But every time I've done that, and again, probably because they're bots, I couldn't find them. They were already gone. So to me, that was pointless.
Yeah.
And then the dog attack, it's like a two-shot thing, like the nurse. You send it out, like when you go to send him, you see the path that he's going to take when you press the button, and he does, and he goes straight in that direction. So right off the bat, it's not going to be that useful if the survivor runs around corners and shit a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But you then, at any point during when the dog runs during that attack, you can then press the button to swerve him one time in a different direction. But when you do it, yeah, but it's super tricky. It's like you have like you only have a few seconds of a window when the dog is chasing anyway, because he like picture. Do you remember how the artist sends out her crows?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, like you know, like she kind of summons them and they kind of show up in the air, and then she presses a button and they go flying. Basically, just like if you could picture the trajectory of the crows, they just kind of like shoot out in front of her. That's what the dog does on the ground, of course, but that's what the dog does. But then if you press the button and then make him divert and try and turn, it's disorienting because when you press that button to make him turn, the perspective suddenly immediately switches to the dog's point of view. So basically, yeah, like you're sending out the dog, and for like just a few seconds, you have a window to tap a button to then see through the dog's eyes, and try to quickly, hopefully, turn towards wherever the survivor just juked and get them that way. So to me, she feels overly tricky for what results she gets. But I have yet to. I'll be keeping an eye on her because, like I said, I really, really like her design. But so far, I found her a little bit complicated to use, more than what other killers could do similarly. In my opinion.
So the dog isn't really a minion like the knight's minions. The dog is effectively a ranged weapon.
Sorry, you roboted just for that last word. The dog is what?
So the dog isn't a minion like the knight has. The dog is a ranged weapon.
Yes, yeah. The dog is a ranged weapon that can be used either to sense a nearby survivor, from what I can tell, if they're very close to where the dog goes to search, or the dog can be sent out as an attack, but it's you have to be pretty precise with it unless you're on a straight shot.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, again, I really want to like her, but so far I didn't have a whole lot of fun using her. And that's the shitty thing, though, is that, you know, I didn't really think about that till just now. I'm still not going to have a lot of fun using her because I'm going against bots, and that was what was not fun. I need to go against actual people, but by the time I go to play against actual people, probably everyone will play the PTB and know how to avoid getting hurt by her.
Yeah.
So I probably won't be able to do very well with her, but I still want to try her. I thought she was one of the more unique character designs they've had in a while.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's funny to think about with beta tests. That, like, the point of beta tests is to let players ahead of time not only build up hype of like, oh hey, this is good, you guys should get excited for the live release, but also testing, so they can say ahead of time, you know, this is broken, this doesn't work. But it's funny to think how much of it is for so many people just going to be warning signs, already figuring out the meta around this character so they can beat them when they go live.
Yes, and I'm sure the big streamers are like well already on top of that.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
Oh well, you know, they'll have their video that says something like, you know, is she super borked or whatever, and of course, like at least one of those words in the sentence will be capitalized because that's what everyone does now to get the YouTube algorithm.
Yep.
And so yeah, and so you'll click on the video and it'll be like 10 minutes of, yeah. It's even the channels that I like, other than I think Red Letter Media doesn't. That's one of the reasons why I love RLM. They could give a fuck. They don't care. They swear in the first minute of their videos. They don't care. Sometimes it's bleep, but I think it's more for comedic effect. They don't really care. They do not, like I said before, if you ever catch them saying like and subscribe, they're usually laughing when they say it because they know how stupid that is. They are not like they are just like they're cynical to the point to where they've even mocked like the comments section before. There's like one of their videos where they spend like the first like 2 minutes like pointing down and saying down there is the most stupid comment section. Hey everybody, make sure that you make this joke, and they just go on for like 30 seconds talking about this one same joke that people kept on making, and they're like, yeah, you know, be super original, folks, we love it, you know, because they just don't care. They're like, fuck you if you like us, cool, if you don't, it's fine, fuck off. So I like that, but most other sites that I've seen, or most other channels that I've seen, even other ones that I like, there will always be at least one fucking capital word, because that's how you gotta grab them.
Yep.
You
this
know,
month.
it has to be. Yeah, it was right. Yeah, this month until next month, it'll be like, oh, I don't know, what would be the outline around? Okay, it used to obviously be. It used to always be the person's screaming face. I always like to call it
Yep.
the dentist face, where they've got like the big wide open mouth and making a stupid expression. Then
Mr. Beast for a while made it where you smile in the thumbnail.
really, so that was the thing then.
Yep.
Mr. B specifically made it where everyone was smiling. Okay, interesting.
Yep.
Then for a while there was the outline around the character. Like you always had to have like a glowing neon outline around like the person's face or whatever.
Yeah.
Then for a long time, maybe this one was even earlier. You had to have the big red arrow pointing at something.
Yep.
Like even if it's right in the middle of the fucking thumbnail, you have to have a giant red arrow. Like look here, idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now like
What
like
happened?
you and I,
The secret
Yeah.
to everything.
I love ones where it's like every now and being that I look at paranormal stuff from time to time, every now and then I'll get one where it'll be like the scariest things hiding in the woods or whatever, and it'll be like again like a thumbnail of like this little blob or whatever like amongst the trees with a giant arrow, like it's right there, it's hidden right there. You know, it's so fucking stupid.
It's the same shit you see on the side of the news websites, news article websites, and then your grandma calls you up. I don't know why I have the viruses. I only clicked on the stuff that was on the Fox News side. It said top 10 ways to lose weight and get loads of money through your retirement.
Number 4 will shock you.
Number 4 will indeed shock you. And the thumbnail is a picture of like a Photoshop aged Brad Pitt that says top 10 celebrities that are older than you think.
Oh, sure. I've seen a bunch of those. Yeah, but before and now, like what they look like now will amaze you.
Yeah.
I saw
one of my
Yeah, no, you
favorite
go ahead.
all-time clickbait thumbnails was a YouTube video. Top 10 wrestlers that you didn't know were second generation. And then it has a picture of Andre the Giant and then a red arrow going from him to Edge.
I'm sorry, from him to what?
Edge! Adam
Oh.
fucking Copeland!
Right. Well done. Let me take it.
Oh, sorry,
I
didn't
whiffed.
realize you were
That's
close.
fine. I didn't catch up to it in time. That's fine. It happens.
But yeah, I just entered killer mode while I was thinking about how stupid it is to say that Andre the Giant is the father of Edge.
That's implied.
Uh-oh, Soma, you're not on the Nintendo DS, brother. You don't get to win today.
Nicely observed. I'm coming around from the front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Laura as well. Oh, whiffed her ponytail.
Oh,
That was close. Way closer than it should have been. Run, Laura, run!
And
You know,
up
I
you
saw.
go. What?
Oh,
what?
nice.
Holy sh! Soma's
What?
voice actor goes for it.
I don't know if I've really heard him that much to know. I don't face him very often.
Oh, he screams his fucking guts out.
Ah, okay.
Like blood curdling. Oh! My family must be like, what the fuck's happening in there?
Oh, they're probably used to it by now. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, God.
Down you go. I've got that one Castlevania collection that includes the first Soma Cruise game. I should probably get around to playing that at some point.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I think every time I open up this game and see Soma's face, it's like I need to get around to playing that game.
You know, I've been meaning to play all of those at one point or another, the old DS and Game Boy Advance games, because I've heard that they're really among the best Castlevanias ever. And
Well,
I just
yeah,
never
they're
have gone
all-
through them.
For whatever reason, all the follow-ups to Symphony were put on portable. I don't know why.
Yeah, that is weird. 3 people over here by me.
Oh, Jesus, coming. Oh, miss. Sorry, Soma. That's just how it is, man.
What happened? Oh, you that
Yeah.
poor Soma.
Yeah. Later.
He's gonna need to take some Somas.
Oh, to deal with the back pain like a pro wrestler.
Exactly right.
And then die when a blood clot moves to his heart. Oh my God. I didn't even know he was there.
I guess he didn't know you were there either.
Yeah. Well, this is a speedy game, both ways. Jesus.
It's going fast. Yeah, these guys are doing pretty well. Oh, good lord.
Gens are going, but we're getting bodies. Down you go, Laura.
Oh, I was the one who hit her the first time. Nice.
Yep.
I like it when the beatings are combined in such a way.
Oh yeah, teamwork.
Yeah.
The best gang beatings are the ones handed out with friends. Oh no, Soma.
Oh, poor Soma. Ash is over there as well somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go after Ash.
I'm after him as well. I'm coming up from around the other side.
Okay, you go ahead and do that because I missed my shot.
Fair enough.
This fucking Dracula-looking Wraith attire you've got is great.
I chose it specifically because it looked like Dracula. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, I've thought about picking up Dracula a couple times, but I wouldn't play him.
He's complicated.
Yeah, him and Vecna. Those are the two that I was looking. Yeah, those are the two I was looking at for like, oh, they could do, what if they added this licensed killer? I was looking at Vecna and Dracula, and I was like, okay, so that's a game of the survivors don't know what the fuck the killers are doing, but it's fine, because the killers don't know either.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dracula, it's like, okay, well, he's got 3 different forms. Okay, they can do different things. Maybe you'd eventually just figure out one form and stick to it. Vecna, I have no fucking clue.
Right. 3 people by me, if you know where I'm at.
Oh, I can see that. Vecna seems like the one that if you're playing Vecna, you more or less just play Vecna and don't play another killer.
Yeah, you definitely have to devote time to him, that's for sure.
And like on the upside, none of the survivors know how to play against him because nobody plays him.
Right.
Like, that's the upside of the character that nobody plays, is like, well, nobody plays against him, so... It's not like, when it's a really simplistic killer that no one plays, then that's when it sucks, because then it's easy to figure out.
Yeah.
Let's see, has someone gone back to working this gen? Yes, somebody has.
Unfortunately, 2 of them on the other end from where you are.
Oh, there's a lot of gens that are close now.
Yeah, actually, one of them got a lot less close, so that's not too bad. Oh, 5 people by me. 4 people, 5 people.
I'm camping this gen.
Not a bad idea, not a bad idea.
This gen's way too fucking close for comfort. Poor Soma, I see sprinting off in the horizon again. Oh, man!
Yeah, when I can, I try and split it up, but it's not always easy.
Yeah, I think Soma's had enough mercy, though. Next time I see him, I'm killing him.
Well, I knew that one was going to be the next one to go.
Oh, yeah, I'm camping the shit out of this gen until it goes back down to none. I have to. Ooh, close.
Laura coming your way.
Really?
She diverted.
Okay.
She's in the slough now.
Smart choice on her part. Oh, Soma, I can see your trench coat around the corner, you fool.
It's clipping through?
Yeah.
Ah!
It's the downside of that pimpin' coat, sir.
True. James? I didn't know James was in this damn match. Obviously, the first time I saw him. Yeah, I just now found him.
What the fuck?
It was either... Wait, I'm not seeing... Was it James or was it fucking... God, I think it was James. Maybe it was Quentin. I could swear it was James.
Quentin's not wearing anything green.
Yeah, I could swear that what I saw was James, but now I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, that gen has gone back down to nothing, so I'm not camping it anymore. I'll camp this one instead.
Okay.
As long as you keep covering the rest of them with light patrols.
I am the more mobile of the two, for sure.
Fuck
yeah, it's James.
Quentin. Oh my god, there's a James that's just been... Yeah, I can see him on the left now. I don't know why I wasn't looking at the character roster. He's right under Soma. That's absurd. There's just a James that has been sitting in a corner this whole time? Or is he the one that's been pumping down the gens while we run around everybody else?
Honestly, do not know. Oh, Ash, you poor guy. I followed you all the way over.
Okay, this gen's
He's
made a
gonna be-
decent amount of progress now. Let me go. Let me start patrolling again.
Be careful of the one on the saloon. Like, I don't know if anyone's actually bothered to try for it or not, but just that's one that's not easy to get to, so keep it in mind.
No, it's really not. Okay, they went back to this
Someone's up
gen.
it. I'm going up on top. Someone's on the saloon.
Oh shit,
No,
that they are.
that's
It's
the-
done. Hoo hoo. Oh. What are you? Are you a Dwight? I can see you're a man in an office outfit with a mustache, but your shirt is yellow, which implies to me you're not Dwight.
Oh, come on. Someone's coming right your way. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Oh!
You're busy.
Oh, flag. Oh. Oh, down you go! I don't know what gate's open. There are probably a bunch of people getting out, but I bagged that guy.
The gate closest to you, which is, none of them are close, is, no one's on it.
Okay.
I think they're all going to be on the farthest one, the one on the far opposite end of where you are. Well,
see.
at this point, that doesn't mean anything. The
Oh,
one I got on
okay.
the far opposite wall. Oh, yeah, there. I see everyone coming here. Everyone's going to make it through. I'm watching like 3 people go through, 4.
Well, I'm delaying Quentin at least. He's coming. Oh, Lord, he coming.
Eh. I will try to.
No,
Is he
ain't
injured?
coming. Sorry, Quentin, you're the last one left. You
Oh,
were left
that's
for
sad.
dead, brother. There we go.
Not bad, not bad. We're averaging roughly about 4Ks every time.
Yeah, that last one was kind of 8K. Kind of inflates the averages. It's an outlier, as they say.
Exactly. Right.
Oh, excuse me. Whew.
Yeah, that saloon gen I think is what did us all in. I mean, obviously that was last gen done, but I think that's that we all got kind of screwed there. I think a couple of the other people were elsewhere and were able to get out the gate very fast because they were not by the saloon gen when it was finished.
Yeah, if I was playing Huntress, I would have camped up there a lot more, but Death Slinger, it doesn't really help to be on a vertically different level than... Slinger helps to pull people down to your level, but he can't really pull people up. But yeah, that
Earlier,
one,
was...
I am astounded
Go ahead.
Soma survived that one.
Well, you lent...
The policy of mercy passed, though. Oh, am I lagging? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah. For a little bit, I was... the rogue cloud struck, I believe.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was saying, did you go light on Soma? I thought you were going after him pretty hard, but I don't know if you actually let him take a breather or not.
I lightened up on him about at the halfway point, and then when it got down to those last couple brutal generators, I was saying, fuck it, if I find Soma, I'm killing him.
Yeah, gotcha.
Which I ran into him a couple times, but I ran into him alongside an Ace and a Quentin. And I wound up getting the Quentin instead, which I would not have told you.
Yeah, James is the one that confuses me. I don't know where the hell he was at the whole match. I never even
saw
downed him.
him
I just
once.
hit him once. You never even saw him once. Shit. Yeah, I only interacted with him twice and only got the one hit. I should have followed up, but I followed up on Ash instead. I did get a hook because of it, or Cage, but still.
I only saw Ash the once.
Really? It seemed like you were getting the guy. You know, I barely interacted with Soma, so I think we had our team split between us.
I think we did. For a good long stretch there, it was just me playing footsies on that one gen with Quentin and Ace.
Right.
And then Soma went over and joined them, which is when I was seeing his trench coat through the corner.
That's pretty great. I don't know if I don't know if they figured it out or what, but it seemed like not too long after you said that you were camping that one gen, suddenly I started seeing everybody over by me. Like I was seeing everybody on every gen that was not the one you were talking about. So I think they caught on to what you were doing and all split over by my end.
Yeah, they definitely
I
did
think.
eventually. Though
Yeah, 'cause
Quentin,
I think that's
Quentin
why
and
you didn't
Ace
see
were the two
James.
that were doggedly insistent, where as soon as I started going over to another gen, they went back on it, even though it had been back down to 0.
Really?
Yeah, if it goes back down to 0, just leave it.
Yeah,
guys.
move on. I mean, I guess it ultimately worked for them. They did win, but still, yeah, I would not stick around a gen that's already gotten down to 0, especially if the killer's been hanging around. Although, maybe you think maybe they saw you move away from it, because you did say that they all sort of moved on after that, right?
Everyone but Quentin and Ace. Quentin and Ace stayed
Oh,
on.
they still. Oh, okay. So even after you chased them off of it again, after it got down to 0, they still kept on coming to it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess there's
Dweebs.
some degree of legitimacy there where it's like, well, as long as there's enough teammates left, they're distracting me and thus taking me out of play. But
It's
otherwise,
true. That is what you're supposed to do when there's a camper. You're supposed to, if you're good at not necessarily being downed by that person, you want them to camp you, because then you're diverting all their attention.
yeah. Especially in 1v4 where there's no other killer that can patrol the gens.
Right. We haven't we have a while to talk now, so by all means continue.
Well, you have to ready up first.
Oh, I guess I do. Should have said that right away.
I was about to say that. I was about to say, is there a reason you haven't readied up?
Nope. No, there is not. Other than not noticing.
That happens.
It does.
Oh boy, the last couple days, or well, the last week or two, I've been Vampire Survivors released a Castlevania crossover DLC, and it's a really, really good DLC.
Huh.
It does a lot of cool things, like for instance, it adds 20 new playable characters to the game. And you launch
Shit, that's a lot of players.
Yeah, you launch a game and it's like, oh man, we got all the Belmonts here, plus we got a few of the other oddballs, like we got Sypha, we got Maria, we got Alucard, we got Grant, we even got Dracula. And the game does something real cool, where once you beat the DLC, it says, psych, actually the map is twice as big now that you've beaten this final boss.
Nice.
And there's actually 20 more playable characters we didn't tell you about.
Oh, super cool.
And the list keeps going, and it's, okay, Shaft, and Isaac, and, like, Elizabeth from Bloodlines and shit. And it's like, okay, well, this is all really cool. They just added the rest of the major protagonists and antagonists from the series. But then there's a hidden spot, a hidden literal pile of secrets. That is actually called the Pile of Secrets.
Nice.
Castlevania's in Dracula's fucking basement. Then when you find it, it adds 20 more playable characters.
Wow, pretty cool.
And it's like, okay, here's the librarian, here's the succubus.
Nice.
Here's Carmilla, and it's like, holy Jesus God.
Huh,
So
that's pretty damn cool.
That's pretty cool. So that made me start to go back and hit some of the Castlevanias that I've had in the backlog for a while, not touched.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no wonder. See, every now and then when I get to hearing about Symphony, which of course I played back in the day and loved it, I think I've only gone through it twice, but obviously very fun game.
Yeah.
And whenever I hear people talking about that, I get the same thing. It's like, man, I really should go back and play those games, the ones that I missed, because they're easily, like, incredibly easy to emulate now.
Yeah.
And I think I have copies of them all in emulated form, but I just never... I started going through one of them, Harmony of Dissonance, I think, because that's one that to me sounded the most interesting. And I got, whatever, just like a couple hours in, I enjoyed myself, but as always, I just moved on to something else, and I never went back to it. And I heard that that was actually the worst of those portable ones. I don't know why. I guess people just said that it seems universally agreed that that one's the worst of them. Still good, but not as good as the others.
Yeah.
So maybe I have to go back and try one of the better ones first, and then go from there.
Yeah, I've not been hitting the Metroidvanias yet. The one I went back to, I was just kind of bored, and I found, oh, Castlevania Bloodlines. That's the oddball out of the classic Vanias. It's not about a Belmont. I'll give it a shot.
Supposed to not be very good. What did you think?
I had actually heard different things. I had heard that it's...
Really?
I had heard that, like, that it's generally held as, like, the four best classic Vanias are 3, of course, 4, of course, though 4 you'll see the arguments about whether it's too easy or not, Rondo, and Bloodlines. And I will say, having not put any time to Castlevania 4, but having played Castlevania 3 and Rondo and Bloodlines, I think that they're all really good, and they all have very different ideas of how the series should have progressed after Castlevania 1.
Well, if we're talking about classic Castlevania in terms of meaning before the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation, before Symphony, that really only leaves the 3 on Nintendo, the one on the Super Nintendo being 4, and the Bloodlines. So that's really only 5. Well, yeah, and then Rondo on the TurboGrafx. That's true. And then the Game Boys, which I I don't know if anyone really counts those because they're like such a world of their own. Like the hardware just obviously doesn't match up, but some people do, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you want to count those two, then yeah, you got like 7 or 8 games. I guess that's fair. For me, and technically those are all Castlevania games, so I guess one really should include them all if they're ever going to be talking about which ones are good, which ones are bad. But I guess for me, when I think of like the classics, I'm thinking of again 3 on the NES, 1 on the Super NES, the Bloodlines, and then Rondo, which to be fair, no one had that.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but
It was
first of
a
all, you had
platform that
Turbo.
only existed in Japan.
Yes, and even if you had the American counterpart, the TurboGrafx 16, they didn't release it on that until I think like the late 90s, I
No.
think.
No.
So
like,
yeah, so it's
Rondo more or less was not playable in the West until they released it in a collection in the 2010s with Symphony, which of course makes sense.
oh,
to put
that
in
was
a
on the PlayStation version you're talking about, right? I'm sorry, the PSP. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got that. Okay.
Yeah, and of course it makes sense to put it in a collection with Symphony because Rondo is where Richter debuted, and he's rather important to Symphony.
Right.
And Maria as well.
I don't know enough about the character. I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, I also gave each of the Game Boy Castlevanias a shot.
I'm sure for Game Boy games they're good, but as far as
No.
Castlevanias, they're probably rotten. No.
Belmont's Revenge, the second one, is all right. It's interesting because it doesn't do things the Castlevania way. It does things the Mega Man way, where it sets 4 quadrants of the castle up, and it's like, okay, which one do you want to hit first? Like, oh, well, this is weird.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is weird. You know what? For the Game Boy though, that makes sense. You know, it's
Yeah.
a portable system. You're not always going to want to start at the very beginning of the same map every time. Let's let people pick.
Yep. Though it did.
Design.
I think it did have a password system though, so you can. So you can get your progress saved in that way. But yeah, the Game Boy Advance is not yet around yet, and that's when Game Boy games started to
no.
actually be games.
Yeah. Yeah, the Game Boy was sold primarily on the concept of Tetris, which was great. I like many people, first found Tetris on the Game Boy and when it debuted, and it was like, how could a puzzle game be this fun? And then, of course, Super Mario Land, which for the Game Boy was a pretty good Mario game.
Yeah. The only
Other
Game Boy
than-
game that I've genuinely felt like this would be good even if it was on another platform and not just by the standards of the Game Boy was Metroid 2. And even then, Metroid 2, for all that it is good, that game is way too claustrophobic because the game just has way too small of screens to deal with the fact that they wanted Samus to be very detailed.
Yeah, the one would say that the camera, such as it is in Metroid 2, is zoomed in way too close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think it's more or less a straight improvement from Metroid 1, and then in a way you can tell that it's on the lineage to Super Metroid.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but yeah, my memory, having played all the way through Metroid 2 just the once, but I think from beginning to end, I do believe I completed it, or got, like, right to the end game. I very much enjoyed it. It was very good.
Yeah.
That and Mario Land 2, which is the game that introduced Wario, that was also excellent. Those are the 2 best games I can think of for the Game Boy, if you don't include Tetris, because it's a pack-in.
Yeah, a lot of people love Wario's own games, Wario Land, because they're more puzzle than platformer, but other than that...
Yeah, the 2 for me growing up were always, Metroid 2 and Mario Land 2.
Yeah,
Mega Man was okay. Mega Man was actually okay on the Game Boy. You know what? And so was DuckTales, now I think about it. What's that?
I said box art wasn't.
Mega Man for the... Oh, I think they reused the box art from Mega Man 3, I believe, which was garbage. Mega Man 3 had awful fucking box art.
Yeah,
Mega Man looked like a weirdo.
Mega Man has a history of bizarro bad box art. I don't know what the deal is.
I think like numbers like 2, 4, 5, and 6, something like that, are like the only ones. I never even liked the box art for the Super, like Mega Man X's or whatever. Then again, I never liked that series on the Super Nintendo anyway.
I think with like the mainline classic Mega Mans, they are just, I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking today, or last past couple days actually. But oh man, yeah. Yesterday I was trying to ask Pink about a mechanic in Civ I couldn't remember. So I wanted to say, I forget. Can I make the city-states fight harder by giving them money? My brain short-wired so hard that I just simply announced, I forget money.
Can help with money? Forgot I. Did he understand what you were talking about?
Hell no, I had to explain.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Well, Addy was caught real off guard. He was just laughing for a minute. I forgot money.
Hard thing to forget.
But yeah.
What is Eddie? Oh, go ahead. I was going to go wildly off topic.
Both are interesting things to talk about. I was
Well,
going to
mine's
go back
going
to
in a direction you probably weren't expecting, so go ahead.
I was going to go back to Castlevania Bloodlines.
Yeah, let's finish with that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a good Castlevania.
Maybe it's just that when it came out, people were very suspect of it, and suspicious, I should say, and maybe also because it's the only one they made for the Genesis, it got kind of a rep.
Yeah.
Well, I think also, if I remember right, I've never played it. I own it, but I never played it. I think also you don't even. Okay, no, you do still have the whip in that, but they changed it to where you can't whip in 8 directions from the Super Nintendo. And I remember that upset a lot of people as well. The mechanics and the graphics seem like a step down. I think is what a lot of the talk was at the time.
Yeah, I think.
But, I mean, the game's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, I think that it's like Rondo's kind of in a strange territory as well there, where Rondo and Bloodlines are both steps up from the original Castlevania. But if you really loved 8-way whipping, then both of them would be steps down, because Rondo goes legitimately all the way back to Castlevania 1 whipping, where you can whip standing, you can whip crouching, and you can do a jumping whip, and that's it. And they're always forward.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that I could see why it would have felt like a step back, for sure.
But Rondo, I don't think gets as much criticism for one thing, because people didn't have access to it at the time in the West. They had to wait several decades, and by that point, they were just happy to have another classic Castlevania.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think Rondo doesn't get as much criticism for is because Rondo's sprites are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, okay.
Like, I've only seen a bit of Super Castlevania. Super Castlevania is a very, very, very good-looking game.
I'm surprised you never played it. Wow, go on.
I'll get around to it at some point, but I want to get through
It's super good.
I want to get through Castlevania 3 first.
Oh, God. My favorite, so, yeah.
Yeah, Castlevania 3, I've started twice now. I just started the other day, and I intend to get back to it, but it's twice that I've started, this is really good. This is a vast improvement over Castlevania 1.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Castlevania 3 is everything the series was doing well, and then some.
Yeah.
By that point, obviously. It's of course been succeeded since, but yeah, at that point it was like there was almost no reason to play any other Castlevania but 3 at that time. I'm a big fan of 2. It's actually one of my favorites, but in terms of just objectively speaking, yeah, most people aren't. I think how many people hate it is exaggerated, but it's fair to say that I'd say the majority of people don't like 2. I've loved it always, but it helped that I had the Nintendo Power that AVGN was talking about that told you where to go and what to do.
Yeah.
I was able to appreciate the gameplay because I knew where to go and what to do. Otherwise, I would have been like, okay, this is fun to play, but God, it sucks. Like, it feels good, it looks good, but what the fuck?
Oh, wow, we're back to back.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty cool.
Ass to ass in Spirit's case.
She's got a much nicer ass than I bet he does.
Probably. But Castlevania 2 reminds me a lot of Zelda 2, which...
Oh, yeah.
Zelda 2, I was just kind of ambivalent about. Castlevania 2, I was like, just not a fan of this.
Yeah, understandable.
Okay.
I have a Lara over here. I'm not going to go too hard on her because I don't want her to distract me. Someone's coming in your way. Oh, there's 2 people over here now. Somebody just ducked off at Jen. I don't know where they went. I think they went in front of you. Oh, look at that. I'm over here to help deal with that.
Oh.
I think she was trying to hide from you, that Kate.
Down you go, Laura. And up you go. You want to say something about Addy with Sid.
Sorry, just everyone's over here. Like, everyone. There's like 5 people over here right now.
Trevor running away from me now.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like there's an injured Bill, there's an injured Kate, Lara's over there, Leon's over there. Fuck. Now there's 3 or 4 people over here.
Okay, Trevor is now injured. I was not able to secure the kill. Oh, Lord, there is everybody here. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think the entire crew started on this side of the map.
This is absurd. Oh, fuck you, Leon. I'm not even chasing you. Let me go up for this guy with the stupid glasses.
Motherfuckers.
Who are you? You look like a nerd.
A nerd?
Wait, that's Adam?
What's he dressed like?
Not Adam. He looks like a nerd.
His default outfit is pretty nerdy.
Yeah, but it's like detective or intellectual nerdy. This
Oh.
guy looks like he's got serious opinions about Star Trek the original series episodes on an episode by episode basis.
I see.
By the number, not even the episode title or description, the number.
Right, right.
That's always the one that's like, sir, I am a nerd, but I'm telling you now, you have gone too far.
Yeah, if you know the numbers, that's pretty bad. I love Next Generation, and not only do I not know all the numbers, I haven't even seen all the episodes. I've seen the vast majority, but there's still some I haven't even seen.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Motherfuckers.
This is a high-paced game here.
It's not going well.
It is 0 to 100 on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna leave you be. Unless you walk into me, then I'm not gonna leave you be.
I'm on the far opposite end, and there's several people over here. Not saying you should come, but just so you know, this is where a few of the people are.
Yeah, I'm throwing this guy up, but I'll converge with you in a moment. Whoa! Later, demo gore girl.
Demo Gore Girl?
Yeah, playing as David, I think.
There's no reason I should have missed that bill.
He's just too grumpy to die.
Heh.
Bull friggin' horseshit.
Heh.
Sending him back to you.
Thank you. I gave up on him, actually, because he was going that way, and I thought, fuck it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately for him, he ran into me.
Nice.
It just catches me off guard so much that Bill's so nonverbal in this game, you know?
He's not verbal. Oh, yeah, because you're used to, obviously, the other game. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, where he actually says things.
Right. I believe these people are pretty good at getting away from Spirit.
Leon
Which isn't good for me.
Leon,
What about
surprisingly, the bloody Leon is quite good at chasing. I said I sarcastically.
Oh.
He's got me figured. He knows how I chase.
Oh, that's not good.
Except
He got away
that.
from me as well.
Well, then I got him. All I had to say was that he's good, and suddenly I got him.
Over your left-hand side, Zarina coming from behind.
Okay.
Coming right at you. There
Oh, I
she
see.
is.
Attack on Titan cosplay Arena. She
Yes.
finally gets a fucking skin, and they just give her an Attack on Titan cosplay. Seriously? Oh, miss! I shot way too wide there. Sorry, Zarina. Down
Yeah,
you
not
go.
much you could have done there. We're pretty much done though. I think one more gen, which they'll probably get any moment, and we're floored.
Oof.
This one was kind of a massacre
That
against
shit-
the killers.
Shit happened this time.
Yeah. Gonna go as fast as I can to this gen on the far opposite end. Go ahead. What's that? Hey,
Currently,
Leon.
now I have a tome challenge to disturb crows, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, I
this
had
is-
that one.
This isn't David. This is the kid from The Ring.
There's some. I knew that was gonna happen. I was about to say there's someone over still by that gen I was working on. I think. Motherfuckers.
Ah. Whoop. Up you go. Ooh, this is a bad gate spread.
Yes, it is.
I'm going for one of the gates.
I'm gonna hang out by the other one then. I see the what's his name does look very nerdy for sure.
Poor bastard. Down you go again.
There's action over by my gate, but I'm keeping him away from it, which is the important thing.
Oh, Laura, that's so sad. You nearly saved him from Death Hook.
Is your gate open? I'm coming your way.
No, it is not.
Okay, Bill's coming your way. I'll be taking care of him in a moment.
Okay. Bill down.
I guess you can take care of him. How's that?
Yeah, I'll send him to hell. Off to hell with you. Let's send Leon to hell. Off to hell with you.
Damn, they
Okay.
just barely, what's his name? Oh, hey, Laura. Lara.
Okay, this has suddenly turned into a 3K at the end. Okay.
There's someone else over here. What's his...
Damn it! Oh,
damn.
God damn
I know
it!
she was still there. That sucks.
Oh, I nearly got it. That was unfortunate.
That really sucks. That sucks. That was super close.
Spirit's hair is so big, it kind of got in my way.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, your hair is going nuts all over the place.
It is pretty big. I never really thought about that. But yeah, looking at her on the end screen here, it's like fucking like the same size as her torso. Probably bigger. Her torso and her head together.
Yeah. Yeah,
I could probably change her outfit to where it's not so big. Yeah, it would actually probably behoove me to do so, because then that way I won't be so noticeable from afar.
A little bit of that blend dead action where the cosmetics do have gameplay value.
Yeah, I believe I never played Spirit. I think I played her like maybe twice before. She's one of the many killers I never really spent much time on. I just wasn't really that good with her, but it must have been a long time ago, because I'm okay with her, it seems. Excuse me. But, because she wasn't a main, I don't think I unlocked many things with her. I probably only have like 1 or 2 event items, but I think one of them gives her less crazy hair. Excuse me, hiccups. I'm looking now.
Let me cut this recording. It's going on long enough.